Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's working correctly.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Here is your.
Okay, yeah, no, there we go. Okay. Cool.
It's still loading.
Welcome, literally no one.
Welcome, one and all in one.
Welcome someone in like 5 years.
Welcome to whoever has this specific need to actually know what these monsters taste
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we're sure they
Mama.
taste like something. Alright, after that.
And that something is going to be found out today.
Oh, that is not the current stream. Never mind.
No, it isn't. I'm like, it's the ending, man.
What these monsters taste like.
Alright. There's the stream, you guys. There's the stream. Like something.
Okay.
And that's something.
I'm good at this, I promise.
Oh,
that is not the current stream. Never mind.
No, it isn't.
Okay,
I'm like,
so-
it's the ending, man.
Alright.
I feel like we should get this out of the way. Valhazak.
Oh yeah, we already know where Valhazak is going.
Yes, but does
No,
everyone-
wait. Okay, first
Yeah.
things first, I need to start recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, everybody, and we're doing a live well, Order's doing a live stream. I'm not,
Hello.
obviously. This is...
And then I'm just here. Hello.
Okay, that didn't go well. I didn't have my Discord set up right. Okay, restarting the recording.
Oh my god.
God.
Alright, well, while he's doing that, I'm gonna introduce us all. So I'm Order, you don't know me. Here's Flinch and James.
Hello. You also don't know me, but however,
You don't know any of us, you poor soul.
Yeah.
And welcome, everybody, to a tier list of what the different creatures in Monster Hunter World, high and low rank, taste like.
I mean, not what they taste like, more like we're ranking how they taste. We'll
Or
probably discern
ranking how they
We'll
taste.
probably discern what they taste like, but it'll be how they taste, primarily.
Yeah, that's more accurate to say.
Okay. So, again, are you recording now?
Yes, I am recording.
Okay.
That's why I helped with the intro.
Okay. I feel like this should be getting out of the way. Valhazak.
Yeah.
Valhazak. Okay.
Okay, wait. We need to at least explain our reasonings here.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. So, like, if you've played Monster Hunter World and gone to Valhazak, you know exactly why. Like, eating any part of it will give you every disease that ever has, ever will, and does exist.
Yeah.
You'd be uber dead.
Okay, but on that topic, there is a thing called blue cheese.
There is.
You're going to argue that Valhazak is like blue cheese.
Not
I hate blue
necessarily.
cheese. But like,
Okay, it's not necessarily blue cheese, but if done right and if done correctly, we could possibly be able to eat it.
all right. Let's take a look
Okay.
at Valhazak anyway.
Let's take a look at Valhazak.
All right, I'm just gonna
My
get an
opinion on
image
it,
of them.
personally, you cook it with a Teostra tail.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then you might be able to get something edible out of it. Not a large amount of food. It's going to be a fucking delicacy. One that'll probably still kill you, but it won't be as fast.
All right,
I mean, like,
I've
how
got
much
a
is shelter
picture of a
to kill you?
figurine, I guess. Oh, there's
Oh.
some more. Like, if you bring up a picture of Valhazak, there is basically nothing on it that you can eat anyway.
Its brain might taste good.
And weren't you saying that you could possibly eat the tail?
If you cook it with a Teostra tail.
Yeah.
Like, use a Teostra tail to cook it.
And the handler is crazy enough to want to eat the Teostra tail. Well, not the Teostra, but I mean the Valhazak tail, just straight up. Like,
Yeah, but I do think it should go in F, just a base F.
yeah,
Nobody's gonna be surviving afterwards.
no.
If they do, it would be like radiation.
That's the exact discussion me and Order were having before the stream. You were gone at the time.
Yeah.
It gives you carcinogen. It gives you every type of radiation, and it's all the disease to ever be conceived.
A carcinogenic material is a material that might give you cancer. I said like
Yes.
super carcinogenic, meaning that it'll definitely give you cancer.
Okay.
Ooh, tasty. Eats an atom. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who should we go for next? I feel like we should get like the easy ones out of the way.
Great Jagras.
No, I was
Actually-
thinking chicken.
Yeah, I was
Chicken?
I was
We
gonna,
can do chicken.
I was gonna bring up the Kulu-Yaku next. All right, what are we thinking about Kulu-Yaku?
Okay, it's feathered, but it is still reptilian. Most of these are reptilian.
Yes, but you forget this is also chicken.
Yeah,
Chicken fries.
This is true.
it probably tastes like chicken. Let's be real here.
Okay, here's my
Okay.
question. Do you cook it with the egg it's carrying?
Ooh.
The egg probably isn't a Yaku's egg.
No, it's
so I
most
would,
likely a like Aptonov egg.
yeah,
Exactly, but do you cook it with the egg?
I would
You
argue
could have,
no.
Egg in a cup. You could have an egg in a cup
Yeah,
with a main dish of like kuliaku turkey, or like a stuffed kuliaku.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I would argue that no, you would not. But like, if we're going by purely just the Kuluyaku, like, and like stuff that
Yeah,
is
if
from
it's
it,
purely kuliaku,
Yeah.
no.
nah,
It also carries around a rock. So would you cook it with a rock?
nah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You do it over a campfire. You just need to break the rock enough to make a
To make a
Alright.
smell
circle
good.
around it.
I feel like it would taste like stringy chicken.
It probably would.
yeah.
So for that reasoning, I feel like either B or C. Since
I,
we all know
Yeah.
what we all know what chicken tastes like.
yeah. I would argue in like the kind of C tier area too.
See, probably. I'm not a huge fan of chicken, but chicken's chicken.
Yeah, it's chicken. C tier.
Yeah, C. Yeah. Okay. Next one out of the way. Fish.
Yeah.
It's just a fish.
It
it's
definitely
just-
tastes fishy and probably kind of muddy.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is a Piscine wyvern?
Yeah.
Yes, a Piscine wyvern. For people who don't know, we're talking about Gerototus now.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This guy.
Which I kind of have a gripe with because how is it a wyvern?
It's not.
It's
It has legs, and it's scaly.
Yeah.
Can you really call it two stubs? It stands on legs.
No.
Oh no, they're fully formed legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And so,
Piscine literally just means of or concerning fish. So it's just
Yeah.
fish.
Yeah. It'll taste like muddy.
Actually, no, I think it would be good because the meat would be guaranteed to be moist.
It
That
rolls
is
around
fair.
in mud, like, and sits
Yes,
around in water all the
but-
time, so it tastes
okay,
muddy.
okay. Wait. If you let the mud dry and then like do like one of those like underground burn
Like the
underground fires.
pigs in Hawaii
Yeah.
where you bury them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would work.
All right. I haven't had something like that.
I haven't
Oh.
either, but it is practice.
Yeah. Think of it like being smoked, sort of.
I hope it's Hawaii. It might not be Hawaii I'm thinking of.
I think it might just be Islander in general.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah. Geratotus, B, honestly.
B or C?
Yeah.
Hanging around the C
It's
tier.
just a fish.
Yeah, it's literally just a fish. You can cook it however you want. You're probably gonna get a few like dirt pieces in your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd probably skin it first, because its skin's gotta be tough.
Yeah.
But the
that's
skin
fair.
is also
Skin
like
it
the
first.
healthiest part of the fish.
Yeah.
And if you want to go by that logic, you can also wear the skin as like a nice full body suit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, so we got a B tier, a C tier, and a B or C tier, which means that it's either B or C tier, definitely. Like, if you had to pick one tier, what would you pick, James?
B.
All right, so that's B tier then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of hold it above chicken since I like fish more.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can just do like that, but
Yeah.
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 Okay.
All right.
Next one out of the way. I feel like Odogaron.
Odogaron. It would probably be really stringy, because they're made out to be like wolves.
Yeah, I think we
Yeah, it
talked
would
about.
be like
I think we talked about this earlier, where I was like, its tail might actually be good or something, but then you're like, nah, that's a
It
lot of
might be.
muscle.
The problem is that if it's pissed off, it's pretty damn rare. It lights up like a basil goose. And it can breathe fire.
yeah.
Oh,
Also, I feel like Owen said, it would be stringy, but also every single little white bit that's on it is just its bone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like even the tail would be nigh uneatable unless you wanted to eat the cartilage inside of it.
That would be rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like
it's
D,
just muscle
maybe.
and bone.
Yeah, it's just muscle and
bone.
bone.
No fat at all.
But it's way more edible than Valhazak. In fact, let's just do this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, no, hold on, F. I'm just gonna add a row below and just have it be in its own tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we can put Odogaron in F?
If we want to.
I was thinking D.
Wait, would you want to eat a wolf?
I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah. And plus, Owen, it would make for a good jerky.
The problem is that the Odogaron does have an exoskeleton.
Yeah,
It has like full armor.
Yeah.
it has like a cartilage sort of exo.
Ooh, what would its eyes taste like?
Blech. Probably like tapioca.
Huh.
I haven't had tapioca.
Because it has like pinpricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order. If you want to know what tapioca tastes like, think of like the leftover coffee grounds
Hmm?
compact down into a gelatin form.
It's delicious.
Sounds awful.
Well, it's meant to be going in with like milk tea
Ah,
or
I
like
see.
chai. But yeah, either D or F. I would say D or F.
You make the final call order.
What are you? Where would you put it?
D or F.
Okay,
Both me
so
and James, I think we agree it's one of them, but
all right.
I guess it might make some killer ribs.
Yeah.
I was also saying like it would make for like a good jerky, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I think that like it could be made in it could like be made like base in a way that could have it be like actually kind of edible. So I think it shouldn't
Yeah.
be in D tier. Like I could see it being made deliciously.
Hmm.
That's fair.
Okay.
Fear? What the hell?
Fear?
Fair.
Oh, I
Okay.
gotta bring up streamlines
Next
again.
one off the list.
Oh, Wind Bitch.
Oh
I
yeah,
do we want
Kuchana
to?
Toyota.
Should we like
I was
just go down these and then
Yeah.
get to the Elder Dragons like last, except for
Yeah.
Balhazak because that's obvious.
The problem is, Metal Bitch would be unhittable too.
Hmm?
Wind
Metal
Bitch.
Bitch would be unhittable too, or Wind Bitch would be unhittable too, because it's just metal.
I
We
mean,
don't
there
know
is
what
a little
what
bit
its
of
insides are like.
yeah,
Well,
because we never
it
actually
has a
saw.
regenerative skin made of metal,
Yeah,
meaning
that's fair.
at least some of its insides are also going to be metal.
Yeah.
Uragon could be seen the same way.
Well,
All right. I actually kind of let's get to those last though.
Okay.
Let's start
yeah.
from the
We'll-
Great
beginning.
we'll save
Jagras?
them.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah.
Jagras would taste good. It's nice and fat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nice and fat, and if you can catch it at the right time, perfect.
Yeah.
So, A or S. It's like pre-made turducken with them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I mean, it kind of like every once in a while just kind of eats like a like thing whole and then
Either
it just
an
goes
Aptonoff
away and
or a
does nothing.
Castodon.
Uh,
Yeah.
so
I think A.
I'm honestly thinking that S it'd probably be really good, which I
Yeah.
think means we're at a draw
It would
again.
be really
Good for a good
juicy.
stew. It would make for a good stew.
Hmm,
It would make for a good stew, yeah.
yeah. Uh, yeah, screw it. Let's put it in
Yeah.
A.
Now that yeah. All right. Toby Kadachi.
Hmm.
Squirrel. It's just squirrel meat. Squirrel
I
and
would
snake
no,
meat.
I wouldn't say that. I don't think it's like squirrel meat at all.
It would probably be very similar to the Odogaron.
Yeah.
Or like
It might be
either
a little extra tender though.
yeah. And it has a little bit of spark.
Wait, no, I know exactly what I should check for that.
Hmm.
Electric eel meat.
Oh
Ooh, yeah.
yeah, it would probably be like that.
Typically a night fish. Electric eels are not very suitable for human consumption. They have very little edible flesh.
Hmm.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
feel like
that is fair.
I feel like the
Oh,
meat.
the blood can be toxic.
Ooh.
Oh. So yeah, maybe not edible.
Straight F tier.
Yeah, that's just straight F tier.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like it might be something a bit like pufferfish or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's how actual electric eel
Yeah.
is.
And I feel that,
Yeah.
and I feel that if you like got it like the perfect time, it'd like be a little electricy in like your mouth.
Like a little tender.
Would it be good if it was pickled?
No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get a bit to that.
Okay.
All right.
Pookie.
Cut out all the poison parts first off.
Yeah.
That
we'll
would
just be
definitely
able
do. It would just be a pufferfish situation, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
and
pufferfish
most
situation.
of the poison is already in like either the head or the neck. So if you just
Yeah.
use like anything else other than the tail and head, yeah, it's probably fair game.
To be fair, Pookies are pretty bulbous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they'd probably have a lot of meat. It would probably be very similar to eating a kuliaku.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you though. The tail looks delicious.
The tail looks good.
Yeah.
What's so tasty about the fucking tail?
I don't know.
It's just big and fat and colorful.
I'm an insect glaive main. I get to look at all the monsters' tails. Take that how you will.
Or I'm gonna need to rephrase that.
No.
So we're saying like either B or C tier.
Uh, yeah, most of it is probably actually edible, so I'd
Yeah,
say
no.
Yeah.
It's just
B tier.
cut off everything, neck, like, color up, and you're fine.
Yeah.
Or like base of the tail down, because you can also get poison from that.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Like unless you were able to cut off like something, or like get the venom gland out, or poison gland out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say B tier because I think it probably tastes better than Kulu.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now the question is, do we think it tastes better than Gyratodas or not?
Probably.
Yeah. All right.
Anjanath.
Ooh, Anjanath.
Another Kuliyaku situation, but it has more meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honestly, I was gonna say Anjanath, I feel like is gonna be in A or B tier, if not S, because Anjanath looks like it has a shit ton of edible meat.
Yeah.
It's definitely the most statistically edible.
Yeah. So I'd go
Yeah.
like A or S.
You do have to be careful with that flame gland, though.
Yeah.
Well, if you cook it right, you can probably use that to roast it inside out.
Oh, yeah. If you use like
Yeah.
the main body as like, oh, you could Dutch oven. You could Dutch oven it
Uh
with like
huh.
some stew.
Yeah, you could. So I'd
Okay,
go with
yeah,
S.
yeah, yes. I'd say A,
I'd
because
also say
Okay, A.
A
Okay.
because
yeah,
I don't think it would be
it's better
tastier.
than Jagras, I will say.
I don't think it'd be
Yeah,
tastier than
that's fair.
Jagras, honestly. But since you think it'd be tastier than Jagras, then yeah.
Yeah.
Rathian and Rathalos, all four of these are going to be the same.
Actually, no. There's a little bit of difference. Um,
All right.
with the Azure Rathalos and the Pink Rathian, they have a sort of like higher armor and a
That's
denser
true.
poison.
That's true.
They also grow up in different environments, so they would taste different too because of the food
That's
they're
not
eating.
that's not
No.
true at all. It's just a more
Oh.
powerful variant.
Yeah, it
All right.
Presumably one that somehow either did something to itself or is for some reason further down the evolutionary tree.
You're gonna call me a geek for this, but I kind of know the ecology of the Rathian and
Okay.
Rathalos, or the Rat family.
Okay.
So as a young one, it was um it had like a higher, denser scaling slash armor, and the reason why there's so few of Azures and Pinks is because in order for it to be like that, they had to grow more muscle.
Uh okay.
Ah.
Yeah, so it's known as a deviant,
Okay, I
All
see.
right.
since it
So
is
So
the
it's a
same species,
subspecies.
yeah.
not a subspecies. It's just a deviant of the species.
Okay.
So Azure and Pink are more lean, right?
More lean, I would say, like jerky lean.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. You could probably fatten them up really easily though.
Yeah, like put them in a field of Aptonoff.
Yeah, no. Because they're apex predators.
Mm-hmm. This also brings into the question of the eggs, since you do have a quest to get the eggs.
Oh
from the meter.
fuck.
Oh yeah, the eggs. Oh, the eggs would be great.
Yeah.
I feel like normal Rathian would be an S because the combination of good meat and its eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
Rathalos.
beat them.
Rathalos would probably be an A or B because it doesn't have eggs.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's mainly a flyer, so its legs would be perfected.
I just feel like it'd
Yeah.
be for like I think we'll
I
put
feel
it
like
in
it would be
A.
behind. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
behind Jagras.
Oh, behind Jagras? Yeah.
Uh
Alright.
huh.
I I
And
mean for these
Azure
I think
would
it'd be hard to contain them. So I don't think that it'd be easy to
no,
fathom them
but
up.
if you let them like roost near a field of Aptonoff, because okay, another thing about the Rav family, the Rathian would actually make its own ecosystem for food.
Oh,
Ah.
no, that I knew. They're fucking smart. They're not mindless beasts, not the Wraths.
Alright.
No, and sometimes they can have a co-parenting strategy, but most of the time, well, it's a 50-50. Wrath, the Rathalos would just return to the hotlands, while Rathian would grow their young by themselves, or they could have a co-parent strategy where the Rathalos would be the air and Rathian would be the land.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
I'm I'm sorry for geeking out about this.
No,
Let's
you're
continue.
fine. I feel like the last two would also be an A tier.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like it's just the normal Rathian that's in S. I feel like all the rest will be an A.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is
So
fair.
Probably it doesn't really matter the order.
I okay, but it
I
does
feel
matter.
like it would all be really similar.
This one
Yeah.
also has eggs because it is also a Rathian
Yes, it
variant.
does.
So
So that would probably be a really good one.
I'm thinking high
Because
A.
eggs.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
like this
High
part.
egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we agree with this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now for my main pickle,
Yeah, the
Devil
Devil
Joe.
Joe. Are you gonna go with the joke with the it tastes like a pickle?
We could.
Little
I will
bit.
say, it's fucking fat.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
But okay, the thing is, that is mainly muscle on it.
That's true.
True.
Because it's literally just a living wrecking ball.
Yeah. It
Mhm.
like looking at it, it just doesn't look edible, but I know it is.
Yeah, it is mainly muscle, and it eats to keep that muscle grow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's an image of just its muscle structure, and yeah, that's all muscle.
Mm,
Uh huh. No, they're like a bear.
Yeah. So
Where it looks like fat, but it's all muscle. Meat would be stringy, probably decent for jerky.
yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah, you
wonder
could
what
probably
all the
use.
nubs would be like.
I
I
think
think it
that's
would be like
cartilage.
like, yeah, either cartilage or like hard muscle.
Oh god, what the fuck?
So it'd be
Mm.
like so it'd be good in a soup, I think. Like if you made it into soup.
Either good in a soup, or you can make it into like a year's worth of supply of jerky.
Yeah.
Devil Joe jerky.
Oh, no.
I don't know, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, devil
Yeah.
jerky. You could name it
Probably
that way.
B?
All right.
B or yeah, high B. I would think high B.
Mid
Uh
B?
uh high B, like that can be a lot of things depending on how many things go in B tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
For
Let's just
now,
put
just
it.
put in the middle, I'd say.
Yeah,
Do you think it'd be tastier than Puke Puke?
Probably not.
All right, then yeah.
yeah. Bear off. Okay,
Ooh.
for a monster that only eats ants and lazes around, I think it'd be pretty fat.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. No, it only eats ants, right?
Yeah. Oh, and it does have a high cartilage.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
fair.
all rock. Like cartilage and
That's
stuff.
yeah,
Like made into a soup, it'd probably be fine, but
yeah. Especially if they get it into like a high seasoned like
yeah.
area to
Uh,
lounge in.
Anteaters are like really, really high fat to muscle ratio.
Oh,
Oh. So its meat would be
so you're
good.
saying yeah? But if you remember in its like debut fight, it
Uh huh.
does kind of love charging at a lot of things with that big like horn crest.
Yeah.
which, funnily enough, is also its nostrils.
Huh?
Oh,
Okay. So it may be like a sort of evened out fat to muscle ratio.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Big decent eating, probably a C.
Yeah, probably C. B if you make it into a stew.
So above Kulu or below Kulu?
Below
Probably
Kulu
above.
because you still have to get through that like
That's true. You need to get through all the
keratin,
cartilage.
cartilage and keratin.
Yeah. Did you
So
say?
below
All right.
Kulu.
Yeah. All right. Uh,
Oh my.
this one's
Dual
pregnant.
Diablos.
This one isn't.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's another thing. That is also a deviant. Not as big as one, but it's a seasonal deviant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes. Mm,
So the question we'd need to know is, do pregnant animals taste different?
No.
All right.
Probably with the high top. Well, it does change the skin color, Owen.
It does.
It does change the pigment, so it has to be at least a different
That's not entirely true.
It
like
It
said,
could
subtle.
be
It could be subtle.
just no. The only difference it really could be, and why they change color, is it literally might just be a response to hormones.
yeah.
Fair. Okay, yeah, that is fair. It is a response to hormones because it is sort of like it is fertile. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
correct. Okay.
Otherwise, it probably wouldn't change much
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
because a lot of the
Um,
differences are tougher, which could easily just be survival instinct,
Yeah.
and potentially more aggressive, which can also just be survival instinct.
Yeah.
Both those things are actually pretty common for
Yeah.
animals with child, so
That is fair.
So they probably taste about the same, honestly.
they'd probably taste about the same, if
Yeah.
not exactly the same.
Yeah.
They do eat a lot of cacti, so depending on what cactus they eat, I would say
Right? Aren't they herbivores?
yes, they are herbivores, and they
Oh.
mainly use their tusk and horns to dig around the patches.
Yeah.
Fun fact, they also love to like be gardeners, and if they notice that their favorite cactus patch has like either wilted or died, they will leave their territory entirely and look for a new one.
Oh,
Oh.
that's kind of cute.
But they are very territorial,
Yeah.
as we've seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Bear Elf, I know you're an anteater, but don't you dare step on my cactus patch.
Basically.
All right. So
The truth is, I feel like the Diablos wouldn't give a shit as long as it stopped the ants from getting to the cactus.
Yeah.
all right. So
Jesus fucking Christ.
Mm.
The max size of a Deviljho is 30-30.
Jesus.
Or not Deviljho, Diablos.
Oh. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's
Okay.
30
So-
feet, 30 inches?
No.
Or
Maybe?
is that
It's just the
3,030 centimeters?
3,030 centimeters.
Okay.
So, not far off,
all right. So
I don't think.
how do we think an animal would taste with a diet entirely on cactus?
Um. Ooh. What does have entirely cactus base? Boar.
Boars
What?
eat cacti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are known to be stringy a little bit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they do have a nice like low fat ratio. So you can
Diablos
do
ribs.
Ooh.
that, or you can do like a sort of steak,
Yeah.
like a sort of like medium well state.
Actually, no. We can use the damage effectiveness graph for this.
Oh, right. Aren't there like ooh, wait. That just made me think of a deviant, and I'm really scared now. Ooh.
So, cutting effectiveness is largest on the head and the wings, meaning those are mostly meat and less armor, and presumably less muscle.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
neck is even for impact, but to tenderize it, you need to hit the torso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Its underbelly. Its underbelly is apparently really weak to
Okay.
blunt damage.
So, other than like the breast and the horns and tusk, it is mainly a soft body.
Yeah.
No, hard body.
Oh.
It's hard body.
The head and the wings and the underside of the tail are all susceptible to cutting damage.
Mm. But yeah, I feel like you would be able to make a steak out of it. Even the
Yeah,
tail.
probably.
Diablo steak and ribs.
Yeah, basically.
So
C to B for me.
Yeah, same here.
I'd say B.
Yeah.
Above
Above
Euratotus.
Geratotus.
Yeah.
Geratotus is the bare minimum here.
Yeah.
Do we just move that down to C tier?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, like
It's not better than Kuliaku, but yeah.
better than Baroth.
Yeah, better than Barrow.
All right.
There we go.
It's the Yaku. We're now into the Coral Highlands.
Despite
It's fat.
Is it? I don't remember. I remember it being pretty slim.
Yeah, it was pretty slim when the last time I fought it.
No, I think it's no. Never mind. It has the body shape of a raptor. I remembered it being more bulbous in its chest.
Oh, it does have a little bit of a rounder area in its chest, but
Yeah.
I honestly
Probably be Odogaron. It
beat
seems very lean.
Yeah, beat Odogaron, you mean?
Yeah, it would probably
Yeah.
barely beat Odogaron.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Palu.
Polumu.
All right.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Other than its tail, I feel like it'd be pretty fat lenient.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, its body shape in general is just fat. Its underbelly is actually scaled as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're just thinking of the head area, but
No, I feel like okay, like tail might be really leathery and part of the underbelly, but once you get past the underbelly, it's gotta be like some fat.
all right.
Though it is more well known to be like for warmth,
Yeah.
and it is
Yeah.
a flying wyvern.
Yeah.
So it's probably gonna be more stringy.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be more muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
C
same as
tier?
Odogaron or
Yeah.
C tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too.
Below Euratotus?
Yeah. Legiana is Probably in the same boat. It's just more leathery.
Yeah.
Make for a great raincoat, but that's just about it.
It
Yeah, no, it's the exact same. It's super thin.
it probably wouldn't have many diseases as diseases can't really survive in cold.
That's fair, but at the same
That's
time,
about it.
Yeah.
yeah, make for a great raincoat. Not many diseases. That's it.
It does I think it does kind of look like if you didn't, you know, like if it didn't have the ice covering its chest, that you'd just be able to see its rib cage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's basically that.
So I'm thinking F tier actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it has.
Kieran, I feel like is in the same boat.
All right. Do you think it's
Kieran
above or below?
below.
All right.
Below. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kieran is.
Probably in D.
It's a really thin horse.
It's a really thin horse and it's really fast, so it has a high muscle density.
So yeah, it's not great.
It still make for a great jerky, so probably D.
Yeah.
Yeah, low D.
Uh,
Yeah.
while we're
Above or
thinking
below
about it,
Odogron?
below.
Above.
All right. Radovan. I'm not
Well,
even
what
sure if it has meat, honestly.
it does.
I think it's pretty fat.
Yeah, it's pretty fat. It uses like the oils on its skin to grab the bones around it. That's why it looks so like bony.
Uh huh.
But other than that,
That's
it just rolls around eating bugs.
I thought like it was
yeah, no.
I thought it like had a very thick coating of like black ooze.
Yeah, that's how it collects the things. But once you get past that, and trust me, real life humans don't care if it's covered in an ooze. We're gonna try to eat it anyway, and we
Yeah.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be
Yeah.
it might be all right.
I feel like it would make either a great stew or steak, depending on the fat density.
Ho 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 ho.
I don't think I don't
Someone
oh,
has drawn
Oh boy, I want to see this.
one without bone on it. It is not official, but it's what we got to go off of.
Oh, yeah, it is just a basic Erdogan, but
Uh-huh.
it didn't have that sort of like metal.
Yeah, no. They're branch offs of the same species.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a subspecies, so
I don't think it's a subspecies. I think they're entirely different species because of how different their bodies work. One eats bugs, the other eats metal.
I mean
yeah, but
it's covered
it
in
still has
tar,
that.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
So it'd be kind of pickled, right?
probably. Yeah, you could probably
I-
pickle it.
Yeah, you could.
It's probably already fairly pickled if it's covered in tar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that would
Actually, it
also.
would definitely have a lot of fucking salt in its diet, so yeah, it would basically be pre-pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But
what are your
oh wait.
thoughts on pickled meat?
It's alright.
Depends on the pickling. To be perfectly honest.
In an environment where there's this noxious gas going around.
Actually, it'd probably be safe because the tar probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd feel like it'd be safe.
It also just doesn't go to the lower levels where that's actually a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. But also,
Um,
like it would be completely unpredictable how pickled it is and which way it's pickled.
yeah.
Uh huh. Probably a C or a D tier?
Yeah, C or D, depending on how you cook it.
I'm thinking D tier just because of that tar.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
That's fair.
Gyros, I don't even want to know.
Great
Yeah, great
gyros.
gyros. I feel like it's around with a Dogeron.
Yeah,
Maybe with Toby Kadachi.
I think it's the Toby and
Yeah.
Legiana.
Above Toby or below Toby?
Below Toby.
Below Toby.
Above Legiana or below Legiana?
Above.
Above.
Yeah, I guess there is
Because-
something to eat on the Toby. I mean, on the gyros. Let's be
Oh yeah, no.
honest.
Green Gyros has a lot of what looks like fat.
Yeah.
All right, let's Zora
Magdaros.
Magdaros.
Well, I don't know about eating it,
I
but
don't,
you could use it to eat other things.
I don't think you could possibly eat it. Like it'd take a whole lot to kill this thing. Let's just say by some miracle you did manage.
No, you just you jump on the back of it and use it to cook something.
Yeah, you could use it to cook, but
A
I
walking
feel like
oven.
it is quite literally a walking volcano, so yes.
Yeah.
But if you could like get a piece of it, um I feel like
Would
it would
just be rock.
Yeah, it would probably just be rock through and through.
I mean that depends on how deep you get into it. There's gotta be some meat in there, right?
Oh, obviously, it's a living creature.
Okay,
It
the
has to
underbelly.
eat.
But let's say the underbelly.
Yeah,
Um
past its rocky surface.
uh, very little like um
Okay, honestly, no. Even its underbelly is covered in rock.
okay, I feel like it would be a turtle. In full honesty, it's a turtle.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can actually see one of its hands, and it looks to have very, very, very similar armor to a Rathalos
Ooh.
on its scales.
Yeah.
The problem is, that is definitely not fat or pleasant meat to eat. That is definitely muscle.
See, here's what I'm thinking. It's basically a turtle, right? It's just a walking volcano turtle.
Yeah.
So probably make for a good haggis. All things
Oh, that's
considered.
true. Oh, I didn't realize it stood on 2 feet. What the fuck? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
wyvern, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
So
either stand on 2 or 4.
No, never mind, never mind.
Eh? What do you mean?
According to Capcom, its entire underbelly that looks like rock is its skin.
oh.
It is basically made of rock.
Oh.
F tier
Yeah,
then.
probably not edible.
Yeah.
Probably Valhazak here.
Probably Valazak.
No, I'd say that you can make like stone soup or something like that. You could technically eat it. It's not like it'll kill you if you eat
You
it.
could use it for seasoning. Sure.
You could use it for seasoning, or you could use it to cook something else.
Yeah. I would say that it
You can-
is still edible though, so
In a way, yes, I
Yeah.
suppose.
it's
Yeah,
still
fair.
technically edible. So that one good to you?
Dodogama.
Like below Legiana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Along with F tier.
Dodogama.
Dodogama?
Best
Oh,
boy.
Dodogama.
Not
You
edible.
do not eat.
And not for the best boy. It eats
Mhm.
rocks. I don't want to try to eat something that eats rocks.
I don't want to eat the rock toad.
I mean it seems to have a really like fatty area though.
It may be high in fat, but do you really want to
Okay,
get
here's the
entire monster?
problem.
Yeah?
Remember, it looks like a relative of the Great Jagras, so it's swallowing those things whole. It's built like a snake.
Ah.
That's probably not fat. That is probably just rocks.
Alright, never mind.
And
then.
you forget it shoots out molten rock as well.
Yeah, probably half-digested food. It's probably just rocks in there.
So yeah, it is probably best boy is not eatable boy.
Damn.
Probably between Legiana and Zora Magdaros.
Yeah.
Sam would probably go for the next two.
Vazioth? and Oregon.
No, Lavasioth
Do
actually.
you want
is
to eat something that's basically covered in obsidian?
fair?
Do you want to
Fair.
try and cook something that spends all its time in lava?
Yeah, that's kind of fair.
Like,
These things are more edible than Zoramagdaros, but only barely. They have some meat, we know that.
yeah,
Aragon?
Uragon is a little bit of a special case, I guess, because it's a relative of Radobon, which we've already established is edible.
yeah.
Yes, it just has a sort of deviant where it actually picks up.
Oh no, it's
the-
definitely a separate species. It
Yeah,
is by no chance a deviant.
Well, yeah,
They
it
work
is a
differently.
subspecies. Yes, it is a subspecies.
Oregon seems to be
This one does.
growing.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Oregon seems to be growing its armor.
It is
Yes.
because it's consuming metal.
Yes, its main diet is metal, but it will go after like a sort of calcium or like berry rich diet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're herbivores
Yeah.
and geovores. I think that's what you call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 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 actually, I think I
Probably.
think I'd put both of those above Legiana,
That's
Dodogam
fair.
and Lavazioth,
Yeah, that's fair.
because like you can probably eat Best Boy's tail, and like raw,
Probably.
and like if you cut into it raw, Lavazioth might taste good.
Yeah, I mean, actually, no. I feel like Lavazioth should be one up because it's technically a Piscine.
Yeah, it is a
Right.
It would be really, really tender fish.
All right, so
Probably under the Odogaron.
Probably under.
yeah, all right.
Yeah, because you still have to get through the skin. Urdagon, on the other hand, I feel like it would be in either D or F.
D or F?
Probably F.
Yeah.
D? No,
So D
D.
or
It would
F.
probably be D.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where in D though?
Probably at the end.
Like below Lavazioth?
Yeah.
All right. All right, now we're into the fun
Nergigante?
stuff. Yeah, Nergigante. Let's see how Nergigante would taste. All right.
He is
That's
very
all
muscly,
muscle.
that is for sure.
It is all muscle. It would be awful to try to eat.
Other than in a jerky form. Other than that, yeah.
No, the problem is with the jerky is that it's covered in keratin.
That's only for its spikes. What about the main body?
It's covered in keratin.
Its main body.
As far as I can find, its underbelly has some spikes.
Yeah, and also, that's all muscle.
There is no way you are eating that.
Yeah,
Like you could eat it. You could eat it, but that's all.
But you probably
muscle.
shouldn't. It wouldn't taste good.
Yeah. F tier maybe.
F tier, yeah, low F tier,
Yeah.
probably right in front of Zoramagdaros.
Yeah.
I'd rate it above. I'd rate it above Legiana.
Valid.
Yeah. You could. It'll just be really stringy. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bouchon de order.
Yeah.
Deora
F.
F.
Deora Monster Hunter World. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let's. We're an F though.
Low tier.
It would be
I
low.
know low, but like how low?
Uh,
we talking?
After Legiana, before Zora.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right,
Teostra and Leostra.
let's start with the one. Let's do Teostra first.
Okay. It's just a big cat.
Yeah,
In all honesty, it's a big cat with wings.
Yeah,
But it's a wyvern.
it's a cat.
Yeah, and so is a fucking fish apparently.
Wyvern's
You
a
gotta
term.
understand, wyvern was a like general use term.
Yeah,
Yeah. It looks like fairly bulbous in the chest area.
Yeah.
it is, but it's based off the lion.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Which don't have much like fat to muscle ratio.
Yeah.
No, they're mostly muscle.
Yeah. So I feel like putting those two in like D because you can still make it out of jerky.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Like where in D though? Above.
Right before
probably before
Kieran.
Kieran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Or Kieran. Like here?
Yeah.
All right. Basil goose might be good though.
Basil goose might be delicious.
Yeah.
First things first. Okay, no, we need to break this down. If
Okay,
you
scale.
could cut into one of the bombs,
Yeah.
what do you
All
think
you
it would
have to
taste
do-
like?
Mm,
Spicy?
keratin. It's just nitric. What was the compound that makes it explosive? Nitroglycerin infused keratin. It is still a scale.
Yeah, it's a modified scale. It's just a fancy one.
So it's
Yeah, but it's
nitroglycerin. I don't
just
think nitroglycerin is edible.
yeah.
No, you can safely consume nitroglycerin.
Really?
It's used to help with blood pressure.
Ah.
Uh,
It's just in pills. Their prescription.
But like
if you were able to extract it without like jostling the scale too much, yes, you could probably have the nitroglycerin.
You could probably extract it with a needle.
yeah.
Yeah, since
Uh
it does sort of like grow at a rapid rate, though, I feel like d- depending on how long you drag out the fight, the sort of
it probably has nitroglycerin inside of it too. They're
yeah,
not nitroglycerin infused scales.
yeah,
So you need to get that out too.
yeah. Though I will say this, it is mainly armored, but it is still big.
Yeah.
Basil goose is just really big in general.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the area behind its head is where I'm thinking might be the tasty part.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot.
Okay, so my thought with all the armored plates on its back, it's like the way you cut a pineapple where you can pull the thorns and just get a
Oh,
slice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What you
Because
thinking there?
honestly, it's probably really good meat.
Hmm.
I would argue it's an S tier just because of the sheer amount of meat.
Okay. Tail alone, A tier.
all right.
Yeah, tail alone A tier. You could make use of the bombs even if you can't eat them.
We're talking about
Yeah.
the monster as a whole, though. Technically.
Yes, we are. Well, we put into account in the Rathian, the egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Like including like every part. Like, so yeah, the egg is also part of the Rathian and stuff. Like the tail and other stuff too. We aren't like talking specifically.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the tail puts it in A tier, but I'm
the
talking.
tail at least puts it in A tier. Uh,
But I am kind of with Owen on this one. It does have way too much meat.
on top of that, it would probably be like really, really nice to cut into where the bombs get dropped from.
Yeah, because it is like a sort of soft spot as well.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
Well, also, just because there's a
I can't-
lot of meat doesn't mean that it's good meat.
yeah, it could still be like a stringy.
It
I
could
don't
be.
think it's.
It would make sense around the wings, but I don't think it's stringy.
No, I don't think.
Not
it's
to
stringy
mention, it can heat itself up.
That is fair.
It would probably be really tender.
So S tier then?
High A,
Yeah.
if not S.
Probably. Yeah.
I guess it would be. I guess not. You've convinced me in all its splendor. Above or below Rathian?
Splendor. Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
Mm,
like including the egg.
I'd say above
Let's
it.
just say they're the same.
Oh yeah,
All
that's
right.
fair.
What's that? Xenodiva.
Xenodiva.
Let's get a
B
picture
or
of it.
C.
You guys haven't fought it yet. It is a newborn, so it is like still
Ah,
fresh. It is still like
it's a newborn and it's so small.
yes. Okay. I'm gonna link the. I'm gonna reply to my own text. This is what it grows up to.
That looks like a Rathian, man.
Rathian is the basic wyvern. This is more like a eastern or western dragon.
Yeah.
You know, that order look, it has 4 legs. That's not a wyvern, that is just a dragon.
Yeah.
And if we're going off of mythos,
But it
like
would
real-world
probably
mythos,
be B or C tier, no matter
yeah,
what stage it's in.
Yeah.
yeah. I think C because yeah, it's new. It's probably gonna be like high in toxin.
Uh, I'm thinking that it's because it hasn't fully developed like its armor plating yet. It'd be easy to cut into.
That's fair.
Yeah,
It's like a B or A, I guess it could move up to.
yeah.
I think B is kind of where we're all kind of hovering.
Yeah,
Now the question is
Yeah.
where in B?
Low B.
B.
Yeah, low B. Okay.
Probably after Diablos.
After
Yeah.
Diablos?
Because Diablos are huge.
Yeah, Diablos are nice and meaty.
You also mean after Black Diablos, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Diablos and Black Diablos are essentially the same in all honesty, because again, it's probably just a response to an influx of hormones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm fertile. Fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Uh,
there we go. There's our tier list.
yeah.
Ugh.
There we didn't include
Only
the,
2 of them made it into S.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah,
include the raid bosses because we haven't fought them yet.
no, we haven't bought them yet. Anything in Untasted we have not fought yet.
Yeah.
Or even seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is an Odogaron variant though, we know that.
Yeah.
That is known as a ebony Odogaron. They are known to be faster and more violent.
Oh.
So they're just Azure Odogaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
There you go, everybody.
Yeah. So if you ever get trapped in the Monster Hunter World universe and want to know what tastes the best, Rathian. Or Rathalos.
Rathian.
Rathalos.
Rathian or Beelzebub.
I think
Yeah,
this is
Rathian or
Rathalos
Beelzebub.
though, right?
Oh,
no, Rathian,
that reminds me.
Rathian.
Did you guys vote for the best soundtrack award?
No.
No.
All right, I guess I did it for you guys because I did Beelzebub or Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Valid. Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah.
So as soon as it comes out, if it's not in the top 5, I'm killing both of you.
All right, man.
Alright.
Like, and also, if you all happen to get trapped in the Monster Hunter World universe, stay away from Valhazak.
Don't eat it unless you're trying to kill yourself.
Yeah,
And
don't
still
eat it.
don't.
And everyone around you.
Still don't. It's a horrible way to die. You will suffer.
It would be so bad.
Okay, I feel like I should also add to this. Fatalis.
Oh.
Just off the rip, put it with Valhazak, because if you kill it, it will take over your body.
Okay.
Fatalis. What's Fatalis look like?
It is the. Let's see, where did you put it on here? It would be the bottom one, right next to. Yeah, it's the second one.
This one?
There it is. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How do you know it'll take over your body?
Trust me, you don't. You don't want to
Oh,
eat
lore shit.
Okay.
it.
Don't worry about it.
It is known to
Well,
kill
for
hundreds.
everyone who has watched the video,
All right. I guess
have a
we're
good
I guess
rest
we're
of your
rating a bonus
days.
one then.
Yes, we're rating a bonus one. Have a good rest of your day, everybody.
Yeah.
Peace to everyone watching.
Uh,